Alright. Now we begin this terrible process. Okay, somewhere over here is where the train yard will be. Let's pick up this junk. Okay. Let's pop down some tracks. Okay, that's a start. Alright. If we pop down the station here, pop down the locomotive. I need to attach the cargo wagons. Okay. Now I need to blueprint this. Is it actually close enough to the train? Ah, frick. I'm pretty confident I... Damn it. Yeah, I think I may have put it a step too far away from the train. Okay, this design can go. Okay, this one will work. Hey, Azure Fang, how you doing? I'm trying to set up another train. It's going about as well as you'd expect. Just to say, not very. Okay. It's my fuel. Alright, let's see if I can get this to work. I've done this before, where I've basically had the train driving while I'm building the tracks. You can actually get it to do something. You have to manually click to put the thing down. Pain train. Yeah, you can't just hold left click and have it do it automatically, unfortunately. But as you can see, it does kind of work. If I spam left click, I can actually build the tracks while the train's going. Ah, there's freaking... Ah, shit, there's pipes there, okay. Okay, well, we can go around the pipes, that's not a problem. Imagine if they would actually do this, they would, like, build the train track as the train is going. You would not catch me catching public transport, if that's how trains freaking worked. Okay, let's reverse. So I reckon somewhere around here could be where we put the station. Okay, let's... Frick. Let's get this going down a bit more, and then maybe we can have it turn around. Okay. So somewhere like here could be the station. Okay, all I want is for all of the... Okay. Just wanted all of this shit to be straight, so no curved, like, train paths. Okay, so I'll need to figure out how to get the train back up there. I've got plenty of track still, so we should be okay, but... Alright. Now we can blueprint this shit. What's the best way to do this? Look, we'll just copy it like this, and we can always just get rid of the parts that are not necessary. Okay. So all this stuff is going to get built. I don't think I need the underground belt. All these parts are coming out like this. Okay. I can put a requester chest right next to the train. And I want you to just request some solid fuel. So what's gonna be fueling the train. And that will make sure that it stays that way. Okay. So I can worry about all the outputs and shit later. For now, let's just finish this train track. I can't be bothered taking the train. I can almost walk as fast as the train would take me to get there. Because of the, fact that I can't just hold left click. It's a bit of a crooked train track, but that's fine. Just like Melbourne's train tracks. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Okay, now's the tricky part where we have to... Yeah, this is the tricky part, actually getting the track to connect. Okay, so we can get rid of this section. Oops. Alright, there we go. Somehow that works. Okay, can we get logistics over here? I think the answer to that is a very slight no. Well, actually, the answer is a very slight yes. Although not all of it's covered. Hey Zenza, thanks for the head pats. Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Okay. Oh, I do not want that. I'm lazy, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a bunch of belts to be put here. And then when they put it down, I'm going to pick it up so that I can finish this off manually. Let's see if they'll actually do it. Okay, while we're waiting, we can set up the second train route. Okay, so add station Eudorian. Add station Brandon Jasper. I don't know where they come up with these station names. Why not call it normal things like Stony Creek? No, what is it called? Stony Point. Sunshine. So either empty cargo or where's time? Time passed 300 seconds, 5 minutes. Random Jasper, either wait until you have full cargo or time passed 300 seconds, 5 minutes. It's going to be a while before the construction robots turn up. Oh yeah, there's all the poor robots. Yeah, because they're trying to they try and make the straightest path. So because I've got all the towers this way going around, they're not terribly happy with me. And only 4 can charge at a time. Ugh. Okay. At the end of the day, this will work. I don't have the train going right. Okay, it's manually stopped. Good. Because if this was not manually stopped, I'd be a bit scared that I would, like, get run over by accident. Okay, we're going to make a massive circuit factory up here. The likes of which the world has never seen. Okay, the robots are starting to do their jobs, which is good. One more thing there. Okay. A lot of waiting around right now, but that's alright. How's this going? 10 more oil refineries are requested, okay. Okay, how's the iron ore looking? It's a bit better than it was before. And every steel furnace is functioning. Not very fast, but it is functioning, so we are at least having a consistent stream of steel. Blue circuits, they are what they are. Not being produced at an especially fast rate. Red circuits continue to outperform. How lazy can you get? You freaking... just like... a CBF to go back to pick up more materials, so I'm just gonna order robots to deliver me the materials that I want. That is so lazy. It's probably the laziest thing I've ever done in a Factorio planet. Okay. Let's see how well this stuff gets filled. Probably not very well. Okay, so we can split a little bit. I did actually need some more. That should be enough. So basically I'm going to try and make it that all of the chests get some fill, but they may not get their full fill, if that makes sense. So I want every chest to get some materials, rather than just... Yeah, thanks. My freaking robots. I picked up 2 pieces of belts, they're like, oh yeah, we'll start putting it down there. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. Well, so far the pollution hasn't grown yet, because nothing's being done. Then I need to figure out a good layout for circuits. I really don't know a good layout for circuits. How's the electricity situation? Is that at least stabilized? We've got about half of our power output, a bit less than half of our power output going into the accumulators, which is good. That tells me that we probably still need more solar panels. Ideally, I'd like to have 200 megawatts going into that to secure that it would fill in time. How are you looking? Still got so much stuff to unpack. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to leave this field be. I'm not going to touch this for now. We'll see how this area goes, how much stuff we can actually output from it and all that, before we worry too much about adding in more materials. So I'll need to figure out a good layout for circuit production, because I don't really have one. Like this layout's probably pretty good. Obviously we can afford to have more assembly machines, but I reckon this should be our base. Our base layout. Because at least this guarantees copper supply. Because the copper cables are really good, the iron is the thing that's a bit slow. But it's actually enough. Like, it's good enough. What are we launching today? Chemical plants. Let's see if this is enough. I don't expect this will be enough, but... not quite. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this stuff will all fill at some point now. The chests will be filled, they're just going to take forever to be filled. So the problem here, I think, is that the foundry output is not... sorry, not the foundry output. The furnace output is not high enough. We can support quite a lot more furnaces. We just clone this, like, layout. Let's just go crazy here. I'm going for it. Alright. Can we overwrite? Oh, upgrade items. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. If that is too small. This is the layout that I want. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need more belt if I want to make this this one work as well. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to, since I'm standing next to a logistics robot, I'm just going to add a request for 300 belts and have it be active. So I'm just going to let the robots bring me the belt, the logistics robots. So basically I'm just duplicating the setup that I've already done with the leftover ore, basically. So this ore is going to feed back through here. I don't think it's going to be, from these miners, is going to be enough to feed all of these furnaces. And it doesn't really have to be. And I suppose if we really want, we can bring in this into the equation too. So I'll have maybe this coming in and this coming in with a splitter. So we can feed the full line. But that's going to have to wait until we actually get our belt. We may as well get the train started. I don't see any reason not to. So, automatic. Off you go. Your cargo's... So you're heading to... Sorry. Manual. Go to Brandon Jasper. It was trying to go to Idorian. So I was going to skip past Brandon Jasper and head straight to Idorian, which... You were already there, so there's no need. Must have been slightly ahead of the cutoff point. The signal. Control left click to insert a temporary stop. Yeah, I don't think there's enough materials to quite fill the train. Actually, might be. I think there's enough materials to fill the train. It's gonna fill pretty slowly. Particularly the parts that only have, like, a couple of chests full. But it will fill, I think. So it's got 12,000 iron and 12,000 copper every run. Which is quite impressive. Oh, the ore output is nowhere near enough. You can see that's the only copper that's gotten through. It's not any actual significant amount. Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're definitely gonna have to kill these aliens. We're gonna potentially piss off those aliens to the left. To the west, sorry. I'm having second thoughts now. Yeah, so the thing is, though, this is with quite a lot of build-up. So a lot of these machines had a lot of materials in them already. So the only reason why this train is getting filled, and even then it's not going to get totally filled, this carriage, I think, is going to remain slightly under. Because it needs 1,000 more to full, and there's only 600 in the chest. Yeah, so this is the last wagon that still needs materials. It'll probably still fill before another 3 minutes pass, because there's about 3 minutes left in this timer. But yeah. At the end of the day, we're going to need more big mining drills if we actually want to maximize the output of this area. Have I received my belt yet? I've received 36 belts. There we go, I can see some of the bots dropping me off some belts. So we pretty much just have to wait, I think, until they deliver the goods, quote unquote. Just had a launch, don't know what it brought, but probably something good, hopefully. Oh, the train's coming back. Did it fill? I think it looks like it filled up. 4K, 4K, 4K. Yeah, it did fill up. And they should be able to empty the train very fast. Like, I reckon this train will empty before even, like, a minute passes. The, what are these called? Bulk inserters. Right now, they move 6 items a motion, basically. It's ridiculous. So the train is going to get absolutely cleared. Probably in about a minute. Roughly a minute it finishes. And off it goes. To come back around for another trip. And as you can see, a lot of this stuff hasn't recovered. So that's what I was sort of talking about when I was saying it's in a kind of funny position. Yeah, I don't even know if the 300 belt I'm requesting is going to even be enough. Alright, let's get started. Let's start our great work. Okay, looking promising so far. Let me pop this here. I can probably delete this request now. Delete this whole thing. Oh, shit. Absolute idiot. There we go. That's where it's meant to go. Drop the iron to these. Ah, but I'm also going to need belt to get these to the end zone. So I am going to actually need that blue belt. I'm just going to say I'm going to need 400. And I don't think we've got 400 blue belt anymore. I suspect... Oh, I've got heaps of blue belt. What are you talking about? I've got nearly 2k. 8 furnaces and missing items for construction. Oh, shit. That's like the first time I think that we've actually just like straight up run out of furnaces. I'll put down the last ones manually to save the robots having to come up here, and also to empty my inventory a little bit. Okay, so all the construction works are done. Now we actually just need the mats. Well, I need the belts to get over here so that I can feed them in. So I'll have the other line of copper feeding in here, and the other line of iron feeding in here. And then from there, whatever happens, happens. We're going to need to fight aliens for sure after it, but it's going to give us the materials that we need. And here's the big, like, I don't know if issue is the right word, but I still haven't even begun to address the situation with the circuits. This is all in preparation for that. We're not even at the point where we've actually done anything. We're just establishing this mining base. Yeah, this pollution is getting scary, man. Okay, down south, we're alright. North, I don't see anything. The west is a little scary, these two small bases. This area is the most scary, though. All of these alien nests are just waiting to strike. I've just got an achievement for producing 400,000 iron plates per hour. There you go. That's a good effort. How does it work that out? According to this, it's only at 383. $6.4k per minute. Oh, this is just how much was produced in the last hour. It's still going up. And I'm guessing at the map that it's at, it will be 6.6k per hour. But I think that's only because we've got this working. This little section was the amount that tipped it over the edge. That's funny. So this whole upper section is not getting any copper. Damn. Where is my freaking belt? We'll just have to wait, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to fight these aliens before I fix up the green circuits, because if I get caught up in fixing up green circuits, I'm going to, like, forget about the aliens, pretty much. Yeah, honestly, our Fulgora trip could not come fast enough. Alright, how's it looking? So we're requesting blue circuits right now, aka processing units. So we still have so many trips. Yeah, requesting some extra space parts, in case I decide to actually expand the station. We're getting there. Look, I'll be honest, we are getting there. I think that Fulgora might be a pipe dream for today, unfortunately. I've been wanting to go to Fulgora, but I want to make sure that this shit's ready. Just all of my supplies. So if I need this stuff, it's there, basically. And it'll give me enough materials to actually set up logistics there, like, to start. Oh man, we are gonna have to fight the aliens, like, now, basically. So west we're okay. This section is so close. We're about to touch the alien hive. Okay, well, I'll finish the belt. At least that's the dream. Oh, don't freaking do it like that. We'll just mix it in here, I think. That's fine. Okay, we can probably remove this. And all we need to do here is have them run side by side and split. Done. Okay. So that's all ready. So all this stuff is set up. Now it's just a matter of actually doing something with it. Yeah, copper is actually the issue here. Why is the copper mines producing so little? Does copper have like a higher mining requirement or something? There's less drills. Does one drill less really make that much of a difference? Maybe it does. I wouldn't have thought it would, but maybe it does. Okay, this miner can go at this stuff over here. We're slowly wearing down some of these fields. I do clean up the stuff as we go, just to make it look nicer. I haven't even checked Volcanus in a while. How's Volcanus going? Well, calcite is starting to run a little low. At some point I'll need to expand calcite. Coal is not doing fantastic, but it's hanging in there. Tungsten, I assume, is probably totally fine. Yeah, tungsten is fantastic. Only one miner has run out of materials. So calcite is actually a bit of a concern. About half the calcite miners are now defunct. It's mainly just because nothing's actually happening on this planet. I think for the most part, probably the only thing that's actually being made, I reckon, is, it's red circuits. It's funny. Yeah, I think the only thing that's being made here is red circuits. Everything else is just, dormant. Yeah, so plastics being used, so chemicals being used. Occasionally iron and copper are used. Interesting. Alright, we need to fight some AE Lamaus. Okay, as always, we pop a save. Reposition in our commander's chair. And let's go and fight the alien menace. God. It's freaking slaughter, dude. Jeez. I forgot how powerful we've become. Oops. An absolute steamroll. So the big issue is our tank is still reasonably vulnerable. Our weapons are exceptionally powerful. But the tank itself is still only as tough as its armor. Just to say, it's pretty strong, but certainly not impossible to kill. Yeah, probably gonna have to fight this guy as well. Probably these two nests. I need to get off the goop. Still plenty of ammo, that's the big question. Yeah, we don't have a bad supply of ammo, but we don't have a ton. So the issue with our tank firing speed is we definitely do waste some shells. Before we were not wasting shells, like every shell was basically being used to hit something. Now, I feel like it's almost the opposite. Like half of the shells that we fire probably don't actually hit any important targets. Let's do some repairs. Okay, those are the only immediate threats. These bases here, and then this little one here are the only immediate threats to our security. Ammo is not fantastic. We just burn through the shells so quickly. I mean, hell, we can pretty much just use the uranium. Oh, shit. I'm stuck. I actually can't move. Damn it. Ah. Ah, man. I killed the alien so fast. I have to redo everything. I got stuck. I was reversing, I was forwarding, nothing was doing anything. Damn it. You see what I mean about, like, how even with the tank being weapon-wise as powerful as it is, hey, I'm just gonna reload. I need to switch off the stupid robots. I don't want these guys to die. They're too expensive to die. Not bad. Basically, if you can take out the nests, you win. So I'm slightly changing up my strategy. I'm gonna, instead of just holding spacebar and just rushing through, shooting at everything, I'm gonna be much more careful and actually target the nests directly with my cannon, and then switch to my machine gun to kill the weaker enemies. Unfortunately, we are running out of uranium rounds very quickly. Uranium rounds are strong, but you still burn through them very quickly. So, the uranium rounds are made out of uranium-238, so it's the crappy uranium. If you were to make uranium rounds out of the good uranium, would they just be, like, ridiculously powerful or something? Okay, we need to run. So the tank is not powerful enough to ram nests. Not that I was trying to ram the nest, but that's how things sort of just panned out. Yeah, we can't just crash through the nests. Probably if we were going maximum pelt. I don't even think we could, because the tank only does so much damage by ramming stuff. I think the thing that I'm sort of overlooking is that the cannon has like a... I don't know if delay is the right word, but like... If you're trying to aim on and shoot on one side, and then you immediately try and aim and shoot on a different side, the barrel actually has to turn. So I'm wasting quite a few rounds firing while the cannon is turning. And obviously, you know, while the cannon's turning, nothing actually can hit anything. Okay. This is a little scary. Hit a rock. Come on. Clear out these two bases. Then I'll head over to the other side and clear out these two smaller ones, which should be very easy to kill. And then I think we're alright for biter control for a while. Hurry up, these frickin' spitters. The spitter's shooting at a rock. What's up with that? I have a bad feeling we're about to run out of bullets. Almost cleared them out there. Oh, we still got plenty of rounds. What am I talking about? I don't know, I had this feeling that, like, these 11 bullets was going to be like my last bullets. I was, like, going to be like, ah, shit. I have to kill them all with cannon shells. Which is most definitely not resource efficient. Alright. Good work, good work. Oh, I still see a couple left over. Alright. Good. This is the thing, I have no idea if there's anything even up north. Let's drive up north and let's have a look. I'm very much looking forward to my trip to Fulgora because it gives the pollution some time to die down. It'll kick back up again once we, you know, return home, but it'll at least give us a brief reprieve from having to stress about constant alien attacks. It's honestly, like, remarkable how we've got so much iron. And yes, I know there's 2 separate patches making the iron, but, like, even the first patch is enough to satisfy all these furnaces, but the single patch here isn't even enough to satisfy even the first set of miners. Like, I really don't know. Like, does copper actually have a slower mining speed than iron? Like, surely it doesn't. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights on, carry me home. There's no way, in my mind, that copper has a slower mining speed than iron. I think probably quite literally, it should be the other way around. I think iron's hardness would be significantly higher. Okay, so there are aliens up here, but they're quite far off. So we don't need to stress too much about them for now. Right? Yeah, I don't think so. The guys in the west. Particularly this hive, but we may as well take out that small one too, are a much bigger concern. So let's drive over and take them out. I kind of wish that I had, there was like the jet. And so I know once you get the spider moves extremely fast, but that's not a tech that we're going to get for a very long time. It's kind of crazy that all that driving around we did, we've only used up 3 rocket fuels. And yes, I know, you're like, well, it's rocket fuel, dude. What do you expect? But it's kind of incredible, I feel like, that rocket fuel in the tank can only really get it to like 70 k's an hour. You know? Like, I suspect a rocket is much more heavy than a tank. But then again, you use a lot more rocket fuel, right? Like, I think each rocket uses something like 30 rocket fuel, maybe? So I suppose if we were burning all of the rocket fuel at once, maybe we could get, like, a ridiculously strong driving force? What's the word? Like, we get a really good drive. Like, really powerful, a kick. Acceleration is the word. But, no. Okay, let's kill these 2 hives. And then we should be protected at least until we expand everything again, which, you know, it'll inevitably happen. But it shouldn't be for quite some time. I was gonna say, if we killed all of them, that was so smooth. one of the little ones survived. I'm surprised there's still small biters around. But I suppose once they spawn, they can't unspawn. Like, the way they unspawn is you kill them. Why are you still spawning medium spitters? They can still spawn medium biters too. Are these mediums or are these... No, those little ones were little ones. But there were some mediums in the mix there for sure. Oh no. What's the problem here? Way too much carbon is the problem. Fuck carbon, dude. I hate carbon so freaking much. looking at everything that's going in, it looks like we're almost done. So we need some more of our space parts, some low-density structures, and some substations, and then we're pretty much ready. So we're actually very close. To jet setting off. Maybe we will get to full Gora today. Alright. So, with everything that we've set up now, we've got another big stream of iron and copper coming in. Great. Now actually to make something of it. Otherwise, all we've done is we've got basically just a set of logistics chests. Collecting materials pointlessly. I definitely feel like the second train doesn't even hold a candle to the first train. This first train is so good, man. Like, I've got it set up in such a way that the chests do empty, it just takes a while. Particularly these, like, middle couple of chests take a long time to empty, but it does. Hey, robots, take away my waste. Not the body part waste. Or the body product waste. Okay. Oh. It was still on 1 hour. I was like, how is, whatchamacallit? Solar panels still like that. All time. So this is the average of all time. We produce 67 megawatts from... I'm surprised that Steam is still there. How is 1,000 hours? Are all just marked specifically with the playtime length? 50 hours, but I think we're almost... We're going to be getting close to 50 hours in this playthrough, which is kind of scary to think about. Or, if I hadn't stopped to look at my inventory, I think I might have gotten hit by the train. Okay, so what the frick am I doing? Oh. The hell? Default upgrade. That's not right. I am dropping the ball something fierce today. Absolutely need to get rid of these small electric poles. So they freaking suck so bad. Let's line everything up so it looks nice and neat. That's all that matters, is aesthetics.